Hi, I'm Amanda Hather from Canadian Beats, and I'm here with Krikit from Faber Drive.
How's it going?
And we just have a few questions for you.
No problem.
First is, recently you guys played shows in Singapore. How did that go?
That was absolutely amazing. Like we knew through social media and through Facebook and that kind of stuff that we have a fan base around the world, right? But we've never really had a chance to tour outside of Canada and experience that firsthand. So when we got down there, like most of the shows are in little bars all around this place called Krikit, where it's just like a massive outdoor mall of bars pretty much, right? So you just walk around with your gear, you go from bar to bar and play, and everywhere we went was just like packed, you know, wall to wall, and everybody knew their songs, they're all singing along. There's some videos on YouTube of us playing tongue-tied. There's one of us playing tongue-tied at a place called Polliner, and it's just insane. Like you can barely even hear Faber singing over top of the kids singing the songs. So it was pretty cool.
Did the reaction surprise you at all?
I think so. Yeah. I mean, it was unexpected, right? Like I said, we knew there was some international support, but we didn't really know how big the band had gotten over there. So right now we're working with an agent in Asia. We're hoping to come back in the fall and do a tour all around Asia and do, you know, all the big cities.
Yeah, because you just recently got signed with a bunch of countries over there, right?
Yeah. We signed a deal with Warner in 13 South Asian countries. I could try to name them all, but I probably wouldn't do a very good job of it.
Yeah. And how does it feel, like, sharing a stage with bands like Headley and Courage My Love after playing with them already on different tours?
It's pretty cool. It was great to see the girls from Courage My Love today. I saw them already. Haven't seen Headley yet, so it'll be good to see them because we haven't played with them for a couple of years now. So it's great. I mean, that's one thing I love about the Canadian music industry is it's a pretty small scene, right? And so everybody knows each other and everybody's friends. And when you do a festival like this, it's kind of like a family reunion kind of thing, right?
You gonna be pranking company again?
I think those pranking days are over. I don't know if you heard about the one we pulled in Winnipeg probably 5 years ago or so, but they had been getting us really good, so we're like, how are we going to get these guys? So we collected roadkill from the side of the road and kept it. Thankfully it was winter, so it stayed cold in the trailer and it didn't smell bad.
Oh, that would be
And
awful.
while they were on stage, we took the rider out of their dressing room and we put roadkill in its place. And after that we called it truce, and there's been no band pranking back and forth between us since then, because it just escalated way too far.
Yeah, it's not good to bring in dead animals. And if you're able to plan a weekend like the Big Red Fest, who would you have planned?
Ooh. Wow. I would say probably everybody here. Headley, Courage My Love. And I would add Fighting for Ithaca and These Kids Wear Crowns to that as well.
I'd go with that too.
Yeah, me too.
Out of all your music videos, which was your favorite and least favorite to shoot?
Let me think here. Favorite, I would say the most fun was the payoff, just because usually we like to do videos with a story, right? So usually it's like one band setting, and then, you know, it has a story and the band playing in between parts of the story, right? But with the payoff, we got to do something different, and we acted all the different parts. You know, we got to dress up as a boy band and as a hair metal band. That was a lot of fun, right? The Life is Waiting video we just shot was great too. We got to go down to LA and hang out in the desert. I mean, it was March when we did it, so up here in Canada it's pretty cold. But where we were shooting, it was like 30 degrees, so that was cool. Least favorite. It's funny because my least favorite video to shoot was actually one of our favorite videos to watch. Would have been the You and I Tonight video, because it's just so epic looking. But we shot it in February in Vancouver, and that water that falls on the band is like pumped from fire hydrants, right? There's no heat. There's no heat on that at all. So like between shots, we were huddled around a heater, and they had towels over top of all of us, trying to keep us dry and warm, and trying to keep us from getting hypothermia. So it was a bit of a trying ordeal, but it was worth it in the end for sure.
And what was the first album you remember buying?
That would have been Clumsy by Our Lady Peace. It was probably the first record I went and bought myself, and my parents took it away and threw it out because it had the F word in it. But that's such a classic album, though. I mean, that's one of the only Canadian artists to ever go diamond, right? Like, that's a record that that time everybody owned a copy of that, right? Like it's just a massive record.
And who did you like? The first concert you ever went to, who was it?
I think it would have been The Offspring. I think that was the first one I remember. My parents took me to some other concerts when I was, 5 and 6 years old. But the first one I remember was The Offspring in Vancouver.
The favorite concert?
Yeah, it was. It was actually funny too because I was I was probably 13, 14 years old, so I was all about the mosh pit thing, and I was right up front, and there's like 3,000, 4,000 people there, and just getting shoved against the barricades, and it hurt to breathe for like a week after because my ribs were just bruised from getting shoved against the barricades. So it was cool to experience that though, because when I go to shows now, it's a completely different thing doing it for work, right? Even if you're there, it's a band you love and you're there to have a good time, you can't help but think about the things they do on stage and what you can learn from them or what you would do differently, that kind of stuff, right?
Are you in video? Sorry.
Kenny,
I'm gonna interview.
this is our tour manager.
What was the favorite concert you've ever attended?
Favorite concert? On the tour we did, the Lost in Paradise tour we just did, we were in Winnipeg. We had a day off in Winnipeg, and our guitar tech Joe, one of his buddies, was working at MTS Center, and they had Journey and Loverboy at MTS Center, and so we got free tickets to that. That was absolutely amazing. It was funny. We didn't know what to expect from Journey, right? Because they're older guys. We're like, is it going to be like the geriatric band up there? Like, standing there, barely stand up playing their instruments, but they're just rocking. Their drummer's got so much flash. He's like Seamus is on the drums, and the lead singer's running laps around the arena singing. It was really cool. It was one of those things too, one of those bands where you have to see them now because who knows how much longer they're going to be touring for, right? So.
And what can fans expect next from you guys?
We're getting ready to release another single. I can't say what it is yet, but we're getting there. So that's going to be happening this summer. August we've got summer festivals, and we're going to be doing the Frosh Week kind of thing. I'm sure again in September. And after that we've got we want to do 2 tours in the fall. Do another cross Canada tour like we did last year, and then go to Asia and do the thing in Asia after that. So that's the plan. I mean, everything's still kind of in the works right now because it's still kind of early for that, but that's the plan. Festivals, Frosh Week, tour Canada, tour Asia.
And finally, do you have anything you'd like to say to your fans?
Thanks for all the support. I mean, that's the main thing. We've been doing this for a long time now. We've got 3 records, and it was funny actually. I tweeted about that maybe a week ago. I was just sitting on my patio one morning, and I was like, you know what? This has been pretty awesome so far. We've had a pretty good run. We've got great fans. And just have the ability to create 3 records and go out and do multiple cross Canada tours and stuff. We're just so grateful for the experience, and we're going to keep at it. And just thanks to all the fans who have been there since the beginning and the ones who have come in along the way and supported us. It's all about the people we make the music for, right? If nobody's listening, there is no band, right? So.
Exactly. Okay, so thank you very much for the interview.
No
Taking
problem.
Your time out.